Hey, fellow cyclists, Sylvie here from Secrets of the Saddle, all things cycling. And this is my Coach's Corner. So this is where I come to you with things that are on my heart. I talk about something cycling, maybe some coaching tips, maybe things I've read. And, you also get me in all of my glory today. Sundays are kind of the times where I take to, get in here and do an episode. And usually if I'm not cycling, I'm outside in my gardens, either vegetable or flower. And you would not believe how big both of them are. Anyways, that's my other side thing when I am not on my bike. But what I want to do, and also here's the thing, I recorded an amazing episode yesterday morning and none of the audio was captured. So I'm just have to do it again. But I thought I'd do this one first. Now I'm going to be talking, and I'm going to be sharing a book that I just purchased. It's by Kathryn and she has had a couple of books she published, but she's an activist for female cyclists. And the reason why I'm going to talk about this today is because I will be interviewing her later in May, and she'll be published on the podcast probably in June. And seriously, this is something that's coming up more and more in the area of sport wrapped around women. And I'm not going to talk about other sports. I'm going to talk specifically about cycling because that's what I know. And here's the book. It's called Stand. And a memoir of activism, a manual for progress. And I started racing in 2005. And it's kind of where this kind of really did touch my heart. I'm only like maybe a quarter in, and I cannot wait to hear the end. Like, I just really want to reach out to her and say, like, what the hell are you doing now? What are you up to? I know that I need to read through it. And God damn, the hardships she went through, all the no's she got. But here's the thing. When I started racing in 2005, and I can totally agree with her, but when you read about her book, she is just so forward moving. And it's just like she was so alone. And I remember when I started racing, I was like, why is there only one category or two categories for women, masters women? I know this isn't pro style, but if you're going to get pros, you have to have a development phase to bring women up in the ranks. Can you not agree? It's just like men. In the States, we have categories 1 to 5, and that makes sense, right? But in Canada, you don't. You have masters. In Quebec anyways, you have Masters E and Masters F. So basically 30 to 40 and 40 and above. So if you just run into the 40 category, then you are sitting there with all these Masters world champions, ex-Olympians. It is quite daunting. And especially if you have a women's cycling club and you bring a new, fresh female cyclist in who is really interested in tackling racing, and she's 25, she has no opportunity or no chance, but she'll have a chance. But the thing is that she has to race with senior 1-2 women, which is basically the high level of category 1 and 2 everywhere else. And can you imagine being that racer on the start line and you basically get creamed every time? There's if you got a strong, thick skin, you'll make it through. So I love that she is really, her focus is basically bringing a women's Tour de France. But we all know that that's the high echelon, that's the high level of women in racing pro. Now, for me, it's going right down to the bottom to the junior development. And we all should start advocating for greater female development programs. And that's kind of where I'm going to be sharing that it's something that I've been thinking about for a long time, and it's building a junior development team for women right here in the Outaouais region, so Ottawa, Gatineau. And my vision is to have it fully funded by female businesswomen. Because, you know, those businesswomen, whether they're cyclists or they have daughters in sport, it requires a lot of funds to make a true junior development team run. And I didn't realize how much it took. It takes, if I were to put a number on there, about $100,000 a season or a year if you want to pay your athletes and also transport them, majority of them, to UCI races or World Cup races, and those are around the world. So I am doing more research into that. That is something that is in great need because it is a huge gap in the world of cycling for women. For men, not so much. There's always male young cyclists who are keen on riding. And then there's a spackle of women. Now, so that's why I just want to share this book, Stand by Kathryn Burton. It just really dives into activism and talking about, you know, the importance of female pro cyclists being paid what they're worth, just alongside our male counterparts. And, you know, that just goes straight across business, right? And that's pretty much what I'm going to talk about for today. I want you to keep your eye out, put on your notifications. You don't want to miss this. I don't want them. I can't wait. I've literally making notes as I go in this book. It excites me every page that I turn. And because, you know, maybe I just find because I can relate a whole lot because being an active female in racing from, you know, a master's level in cycling. But I'm sure that if you're an athlete of any sort, you will relate, especially if you're female. So I encourage you to go pick up this book, support her, support the cause. I'm sure we're going to get to the cause because, like, I bought this book so that I can read all of it before we met in the interview. And I almost feel like I should start reading it from the back forward because I'm like, I can't wait to find out what happens. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. And this was published basically about 2 months ago. So it's super new. It published 2021. And this needs to get out into more women's hands. We need to band together. And here's another thing that's going to be coming on the horizon. I'm interviewing 2 other women in Canada, from Canada, who have put together a Canadian Women's Cycling Collective. So there's power in numbers. And I cannot wait. I'm part of it. I advocate for it. I will start advocating more because here's the thing. Like Kathryn here, she was really solo on this. And sometimes I feel so bad. But like I said, I'm only a quarter of the way through the book. And I'm sure she has a team moving forward. But there needs to be a bigger team. There needs to be power in numbers in women, and there needs to be money behind that. And that's, sorry, you know, people say like, no, it's not going to, you don't need money, but you need money. You need money, you need clout, you need people, you need women, high places. And so I am now going to join this advocacy, and I am so excited about this because it is definitely a time for change in women's sport and specifically cycling. So I just wanted to share that. Make sure your notifications are on. Make sure you follow me on social media. Just search Sylvie _cyclist. Along with that, ladies, we're going to be talking more about women and the need for strength training. That's another one coming up. Because, and also, I have a special for everyone. I have launched a fitness membership, and as much as we love cycling, we need to start building and developing muscles for power and cycling. So, and also, just to live a healthy lifestyle for a long time. And that's where I have a special for you. Go to cyclefitness.online, get into my VIP list. I'll be launching this soon. And you can just jump in and get a super good deal on a new membership to join our online on-demand sessions. They're quick, they're fast, they're challenging and fun, and they get your full body. So with that, I always forget. I also, of course, my whole mission is helping women create a lifestyle of balance, and that's, fitness through cycling and fitness through keeping ourselves healthy and a nutrition. I have cycling skills programs that are all online. And if you're lucky enough to be local to me in Ottawa, I do have clinics or skills sessions outside locally. But I can't say anything yet because everything's closing down as of Monday, which is crazy. And I think I'll just do a revolt over that as well because we can't keep doing this. So with that, have an amazing weekend. I love you all. Thank you for listening and tuning into the podcast and sharing. Please follow me on social media, and also 5-star review would be absolutely amazing. My goal is to get to 10,000 downloads, and I am closing in on 100 episodes very shortly. So this is super exciting. I'm just so passionate about this. Every day, cycling and fitness is my life. It's not my life, but it's my passion. I'm just really excited about the next 10 years. So with that, I'm glad that you're with me for the ride. Take care.